Hello everyone, it's Brian here, and today I'm going to do a contest entry. This contest entry is for Jack. His channel is called the Vinyl Martini. I'm fairly confident that if you're watching this, you've already encountered his channel before. If you haven't, please check it out. Click the subscribe button. I think you'll find Jack to be a very friendly, down-to-earth guy with lots of interesting records to show. Recently he showed a whole bunch of records he bought in a collection, which was fascinating. We also got treated to some records he brought back from Europe, and he takes part in various threads and challenges, and you probably have seen him commenting on other videos in the VC. He's been here for about 2 years, and so he's running a contest, which I think is a really cool idea. And what else can I say about Jack? Just go check it out. Oh yeah, he's from this area, from where I live, so I'm hoping that when he comes out here next, whenever that is, that we can meet up. I think I can gather up a group of local VC members to meet Jack. I think that would be really fun. I'm sure he's the kind of guy that I'd get along well with. So that's great. So his contest is really straightforward, and one of the things I like about it is one of the things I liked about the first contest he did. In that one, he, instead of giving a prize like a gift card or a record, he made a donation to a food bank. And so this time he's offering to make a donation to a charity of your choice, and I think that is a fantastic idea. That's, I think, much better than sending someone a record or a gift card. I think that's a great idea. So there are two components to this challenge. The first is to give a shout out to 2 channels that are deserving. So 2 channels that maybe aren't as well known, which is a great idea. And then the other part is to show records from a band you like that maybe doesn't get a lot of attention. So if you have most of a discography of a certain band that maybe needs more attention, show that. That's great. So let's start with the shout-outs. As mentioned, there's two channels you can shout out. So the first is from a guy that on the surface you would think I have nothing in common with, and that's probably true. That's a guy called Scott. His channel is No Solution. And I would say apart from Bob Dylan and a small smattering of other artists, essentially we are at polar opposites of the musical spectrum. But I do like watching his channel because I find it very educational. I hear about things that I would never have encountered before. Let's see. He also does sometimes mention books and movies, which is fun. Give you an example of some of the genres he's interested in. I had never heard the word porno grind before. I watched his channel. The other thing I find intriguing about his channel is that he is very good at mini reviews. Like he'll sum up a record in 30 seconds with the most perfect statement. Very interesting. So I recommend Scott's channel. The second one is a guy that I will admit I don't know very well. I've only started watching. I've only probably seen 1 or 2 videos, maybe 2, and that's a guy called Ken Morgan over in the UK, and he likes a lot of the classic rock like the Stones, Floyd, Deep Purple, that kind of thing. So again, I'm really new to his channel, so I can't say too much about it, but I think he only has he has under 70 subscribers, and I think Scott is just under 250 or so, something like that. So they both would probably deserve some more attention. So for this contest, I thought I wanted to pick a Canadian artist, and I also wanted to choose a band that whose hometown is sort of near where Jack is from. So I picked a Canadian rock band formed in 2006 from Vancouver. And in terms of descriptions, you might say, I would say a rock band, but others might say an indie band. I think that's a little wrong. Someone once said if you took Tom Petty or Bruce Springsteen and crossed it with somebody like Husker Du or The Replacements, then you'd have this band. So that's a really interesting description. So in 2006, this band was formed called the Japandroids. I have no idea where that name comes from. The first time I heard it, I thought they were Japanese, but clearly they are not. They're just 2 Canadian dudes. And so this record, their debut record, came out in 2009, although they did release material before this, which I will get to. But the first record from 2009 is called Post Nothing. And a lot of their album covers share a similar aesthetic. We have a black and white cover here with black and white image and a black and white performance video photo. I'm not sure if it's really a performance or if it's staged. But here we have Rockers, East Vancouver. So we're talking about East Van there. Oh, by the way, it's Brian King on guitars and vocals and David Prowse on drums and vocals. So this 2-person setup. And we have some credits and then another black and white photograph, which is really great. And yeah, so they're kind of like a rock or almost punk, but not really punk. Lo-fi garage may be a better way to describe it. This particular record just has, I probably should change this inner sleeve, but That's record number 1 from 2009. Before that came out, though, they released a couple of EPs, and they were released on this compilation called No Singles. So here we have a similar album design, but it's kind of reversed. The negative image, I guess. No Singles. And one of the first EP is called Lullaby Death Dream, Lullaby Death Jams from 2008, and All Lies from 2007. And if you didn't believe me about the Springsteen song or comparison, look here. We have a song called Darkness on the Edge of Gastown, which is clearly a reference to Darkness on the Edge of Town. Gastown is a region in Vancouver, which I've been to. So that's kind of fun. And here we have the inside with lots of memorabilia and reproductions of things from their early career. And this has a really interesting book in it. So this is Japandroids 2006 to 2008. I think there's 32 pages in here, and it's black and white photography. Well, it starts off with some credits and a photograph, and then we have a lot of images, which I think are very well done. Anyway, I can't show every page, but it goes on. It's quite good. Nice to look at. I'll show you another one. Yeah, and then some, I guess these were some dates they performed at. And the vinyl in this case is on this white vinyl. So a really cool comp of the first 2 EPs. Then in 2012, the band released Celebration Rock. So you can see this looks pretty much like Post Nothing, the first record. Black and white performance shot on the back. And I made a note here because Rolling Stone called this one of the 10 coolest summer albums of all time, and Spin named this band, really a duo, the Band of the Year. And this one also comes with a really cool booklet called Celebration Rock, which has a lot of photography in it and a few credits. But again, really cool. Check that out. Some lyrics. Old school crowd surfing. So a high energy band. Yeah, I think they're really, really kind of cool. I didn't show you the album itself is again on white vinyl. Got to change that sleeve out. There is one record of theirs I don't have that came out in 2020, but before that happened, they released, and that's a live record. So I have all the studio stuff, but there's a live record that came out in 2020, which I never managed to get. I just didn't, I guess I should get it. This is their third studio record called Near to the Wild Heart of Life. This one doesn't have any text on the front or back. Well, it has like credits, but. And this one came with this kind of obi strip. Oh, by the way, the hype sticker has some interesting things. It says, Japandroids are utterly amazing, New Musical Express. And then inside we have the inner sleeve. And it's this is a black vinyl version, so I don't need to take that out. And it has this, again, this monster book of lots of photographs. Oh, download card. So they do like their concert photography. That'd be a good job, taking photos of them playing concerts. Anyway, it goes on and on. Lots of pretty cool, right? And the last thing that's in here is, and I hope I can show you this because it's actually quite large. See if I can do this without ripping it. Look at that. Now that's a cool photograph, right? The back is blank. So that is the Japandroids from Vancouver, oddly. You'd think they'd be from Tokyo, but they're not. And that's cool. Cool Canadian band that you should definitely check out. And even more, you should check out Jack's channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.